God? What's going on? Why are you standing like that? Okay. The floor is lava. Ooh. And he did it because he loved. He loved. He loved. He loved. That word love hurts. It really does hurt. When you try your best to show love and compassion and mercy. And when I kept my mouth shut during this whole time, I kept my mouth shut. And people still look at me like I'm the one who made this all happen. I just had a good cry, as you can see. I came and I threw myself on the floor and I just gave it to God. I didn't know I had so much. I didn't know I had so much pain and so much sadness and so much hurt inside of me until this moment here. I couldn't even say anything to God. I couldn't even like when you cry, nothing comes out because you're stuck in one breath of crying. And that's how I felt. And I'm in my crying, I'm telling him, I can't. This is heavy. This is really heavy. This is really, really heavy. I can't. And as I'm telling him that, he's telling me love, love, love. And that makes me even cry harder because I know what I speak about, I know what I preach. And then he took me to the scene of him in the Garden of Gethsemane. And when he told God, this cup from me, because that's how I was feeling. And then he's like, I did it. I did it because I loved. Regardless, I loved. I kept seeing all these faces in my head of all these people that I've been hurt by. And how I still have to love them regardless. And I'm telling him, I'm just bone and flesh. But he's sufficient. He's sufficient. He's sufficient. It's sufficient. This is not easy. This is not easy, babe. This is not easy for me. To love on people that they think that you're just this divider, that you're just this person. And I have to love no matter what. I have to love no matter what. But I am honored and humbled by God every time he makes me pass through these moments, because he trusts me enough to overcome them and to come to his throne and give it to him. You're probably wondering why I left that clip in. This is what we go through as Christians. It is not a path of roses. It's very difficult, very trying. Emotions have a lot to do with it. If you're not in prayer and in your word, your emotions can take over and control your mind and make you think things that can be dangerous not only to you, but it could affect others. And then when it goes to your heart, it's even worse, because it's like starts to plant in there. It makes itself a home, and then to yank it out. But the beauty in going through a season that God has ordained for your life is that moment when you cry out and you leave it in His presence. And after a good cry, you are so relieved of that burden that you felt, that you just feel light. Even though it's hard, it's painful. It is painful, let me tell you. But what I hold on to is that God trusted me enough to go through the trial, because He already saw the ending, and the ending was that I was victorious. So anytime you go through a certain season that you feel you can't breathe, you feel you can't get out of it, just trust God, because at the end of that chapter it says amen. So what does amen mean? Amen is derived from the Hebrew word truth. An agreement. It means it is done. It means let it be. It is so. It's like your signature. Amen. Next chapter.
Something about that name. Thank you, Jesus. Something about the name Jesus. Something about the name Jesus. Something about the name Jesus. Hallelujah. It is the sweetest name I know. Oh, how I love the name Jesus. Oh, how I love the name Jesus. Come on and lift your hands and say, it is the sweetest name. Thank you, Jesus. I know. Listen to this right here.
For her. And he said, what do you mean? And I said, because God promised that He was going to send out an army to save me, but He only sent out one woman to save me. She was the whole army. And I bought you a headband. And it's army print. And he said, what do you mean? And I said, because on my plane ride to Thailand, I had Lauren Daigle's CD on, and there's this one song that's called Rescue. And in the song, she's speaking from like God's perspective, and he talks about how He's gonna send out an army to rescue you. And I said, He already sent out an army, but it only consisted of one person. And every time I get stuck, or I think, and I'm like, but she's so hard on me. Oh my God. But where would I be if you weren't hard on me? You've rescued me so many times. Not even from anything, but from myself. And I said, she doesn't even care how many times she has to rescue someone. She just keeps rescuing them like Jesus did. Jesus never gave up. He never gave up on the people. Will you rescue me for the rest of my life?
Always.
And they mean so much. And God tells me, but to her, they're just Hans. They don't mean anything. You have so many written words that there's so many people that need to hear you, and you still haven't released them. And we're waiting for you. But all I could think about was your face and all the words that you've always given me, because he's given them to you. But you have helped me so much, Xiomara. Do you know yourself who you are? Do the people in this room know who they're in the company of with? He says that, not me. He showed me you in white pants and a jean shirt. And he told me, you silly girl, she's not stuck. I'm using her. I've always been using her. She's holy. Let her be. I'm using you in another way, but let her be. And while our identities will always remain separate, our destinies will always be tied.